Have you noticed your mind slowing down lately? Struggling to recall names, losing track of conversations, or walking into a room only to forget why you went there? It might seem like a normal part of aging, but it doesn't have to be. Just like your body, your brain needs movement, stimulation, and care. Without it, things slow down. But when given the right support, your brain responds, no matter your age. The good news? Science has proven that the brain has something called neuroplasticity. That means it can form new connections, strengthen memory, and even restore functions that felt lost. But for that to happen, it needs the right environment, healthy habits, gentle challenges, and supportive choices. In today's video, you'll learn 7 simple yet powerful habits to awaken your mind. They're backed by research from top universities like Harvard, the University of Melbourne, and UCLA, and have already helped thousands of people around the world. You won't need medications or miracle solutions. All it takes is a better understanding of what your brain truly needs, and the willingness to offer that with care and consistency. So stay with me until the end, because your brain isn't getting old. It might just be waiting to be reawakened. Let's begin. Number 1. Light walks boost your memory. You don't need intense workouts to support your brain. Science says even gentle movement can do wonders. A study from the University of Illinois tracked people over 60 who started walking just 3 times a week for about 30 minutes each session. In just a few months, they showed improved focus, clearer thinking, and even better emotional well-being. Why? Because walking improves blood flow and oxygen to the brain, and that fuels your neurons, helps build new brain connections, and clears out harmful toxins. It also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that can impair memory and focus when it stays high for too long. Take the example of Margaret, a 72-year-old from Brisbane. During the pandemic, she spent most days indoors and started feeling mentally foggy. She forgot where she placed things and often said she felt disconnected from everything. Her granddaughter encouraged her to start short walks around the block after lunch. At first, Margaret hesitated, but within 2 weeks, she noticed real changes. Her mind felt lighter, her mood improved, and she even slept better. Walking isn't just good for the body, it's a gift to the brain. No need for speed or distance, just put on some comfy shoes. Pick a calm time of day and take that first step for yourself. And tell me, do you already walk at least 3 times a week? If yes, type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're with me. Shall we keep going? Number 2. Deep conversations protect your brain. It might sound simple, but having a real conversation, one where you truly listen, connect, and share, is one of the most powerful ways to keep your mind sharp and guard against cognitive decline. A long-term study from Harvard Medical School, which followed adults for over 70 years, found that people with strong social bonds and regular conversations had a significantly lower risk of developing Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. The brain needs stimulation, and conversation lights up multiple regions at once: memory, language, emotions, empathy, reasoning, and even motor coordination. Talking challenges us to recall stories, choose the right words, organize our thoughts, and respond to others. It's like a free mental workout, available every single day. Take Peter, a 75-year-old from Adelaide. Lost his wife just before retiring. Even though his children lived nearby, he started to withdraw, saying things like, "I don't want to be a burden," or "No one wants to listen to an old man talk." Over time, he began forgetting dates, names, and would often get confused about simple appointments. His family grew worried, until one day he joined a local book club at the community centre. There, he found a space to talk, share stories, and exchange ideas. Just 2 months in, his memory noticeably improved. He told his daughter, "My brain's working again. Turns out it just needed some use." Science agrees. Loneliness weakens the brain, but connection, laughter, and meaningful conversations help keep it strong, and it doesn't have to be deep philosophical talks. Even a friendly chat at the cafe or a weekly phone call can make a difference. Do you make time for thoughtful conversations, even short ones, during the week? If yes, type the number 2 in the comments so I know you're still with me, and if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. Give this video a like and share it with someone who deserves to keep their mind sharp too. Shall we continue? Number 3. Learning something new builds fresh brain connections. One of the most exciting discoveries in neuroscience is this: the human brain never stops learning. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, your brain is still capable of forming new connections, reviving forgotten areas, and developing skills you've never touched before. This incredible ability is called neuroplasticity, the brain's power to reorganize itself, and the best way to activate it is by learning something new. A study by the Federal University of Minas Gerais in Brazil found that older adults who began learning musical instruments, languages, painting, or even how to use smartphones and apps showed better cognitive performance and increased motivation in daily life. The key lies in the challenge. When you step outside your routine and try something unfamiliar, your brain wakes up, searching for new pathways and adapting to new tasks. Margaret, a 68-year-old from Brisbane, had never used a computer in her life. She believed it was young people's stuff and often said, "I'm too old to learn anything new." But one day her granddaughter convinced her to join a tech class for seniors. There she learned how to send messages, watch videos, and even make video calls. More importantly, she regained confidence. "My mind feels clearer," she said. "It's like someone switched a light on inside me." And that's exactly what happens. When you commit to learning something new, your brain responds with energy and growth. It doesn't have to be complicated. Trying a new recipe, learning to sketch, doing crossword puzzles, exploring a new app, playing an instrument, or even starting a journal. All of these activities feed your mind and help it stay active, alive, and engaged with the present. Do you challenge yourself to learn something new now and then? If so, type the number 3 in the comments so I know you're still following along. Ready for the next one. Number 4. Meditation reduces stress and clears the mind. Many people still think meditation is something distant, complicated, or too spiritual, but science tells a different story. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools we have to take care of the mind, especially after 60. Even just a few minutes a day can lower cortisol levels. That's the hormone released when we're under stress. And when cortisol stays high for too long, it starts affecting parts of the brain related to memory, focus, and emotional balance. A study from the University of California, Los Angeles, found that older adults who meditate regularly show less loss of gray matter, better focus, and more mental clarity in their daily lives. And you don't need to sit cross-legged on the floor or stay silent for hours. Meditation can be as simple as closing your eyes, focusing on your breath for 5 minutes, and letting your thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Joyce, a 73-year-old from Adelaide, had always been anxious. She worried about her kids, the bills, the future. After the pandemic, she began having panic episodes and sleepless nights. At a wellness talk at her local clinic, she first heard about meditation. At first, she thought it was nonsense, but she gave it a try. Every evening, she would sit on her bed, play soft music, and just breathe for 10 minutes. Within weeks, she felt the shift. Her body was less tense. Her sleep improved, and as she put it, "It's like I found a calm in my mind I didn't know was missing." Meditation doesn't require strength, money, or equipment. It's just a quiet pause, a small gift to your brain. And the effects are powerful. Better mood, reduced anxiety, and improved memory and concentration. Have you ever tried meditation? Even for just a few minutes? If yes, type the number 4 in the comments so I know you're still with me. Shall we keep going? Number 5. Word games keep your thinking sharp. They may seem like just a bit of fun, but word games, like crosswords, word searches, anagrams, or even riddles, are actually real workouts for your brain. These simple activities activate multiple brain areas at once: memory, language, logic, attention, and quick thinking. And the best part? They're enjoyable, gentle, and suitable at any age. A study from the University of Exeter in the UK found that older adults who regularly do crosswords perform like people 8 years younger on memory and reasoning tests. Another study by Duke and Columbia universities in the US showed that regular word games help slow down brain shrinkage, the natural atrophy that happens with age. They also help you stay independent in daily tasks and improve mental clarity. Take Roy, a 78-year-old from Hobart. He's never been a fan of smartphones or TV, but every afternoon after his tea he sits down with a crossword puzzle. Even as the years go by, he remembers old stories in detail and thinks quickly. His grandkids joke that his memory is better than theirs, and Roy says, as long as I've got pen and paper, my brain's still ticking. Research from the Albert Einstein College of Medicine found that memory decline in older adults who do word puzzles regularly can be delayed by up to 2.5 years. And here in Australia, a study by Monash University revealed that this habit can lower the risk of dementia by up to 11% over a 10-year span. In other words, these simple games, often underestimated, help keep your brain younger for longer, and consistency is key. Aim to play at least 3 times a week, like a gym for your thinking. Do you have this habit already? Do you enjoy crosswords, word games, or brain teasers? If yes, type the number 5 in the comments so I know you're still following. Shall we move on? Number 6. Antioxidant-rich foods protect your brain. You've heard the phrase, you are what you eat. When it comes to brain health, that couldn't be more true. What you eat has a direct impact on your memory, focus, mood, and even your chances of developing conditions like Alzheimer's. As we age, our bodies accumulate something called free radicals. They trigger inflammation and speed up cell aging, including in the brain. That's where antioxidants come in. They're natural compounds found in certain foods that help neutralize free radicals and protect your neurons from damage. Studies from Harvard's School of Public Health and the Mayo Clinic show that diets rich in antioxidants, like those found in berries, dark leafy vegetables, olive oil, nuts, and herbal teas, are linked to better memory and slower cognitive decline. Margaret, a 70-year-old from Brisbane, used to forget where she left things and struggled to focus. After joining a nutrition group at her local community centre, she made a few small changes. She added blueberries and strawberries to her breakfast, started using turmeric in her cooking, and swapped margarine for extra virgin olive oil. Little by little, she noticed she was more alert, slept better, and felt her mind was clearer. As she put it, I never thought colourful food could clear up my thinking. Some of the top brain-protecting foods, according to research, include berries like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and red grapes, dark green veggies like spinach, kale, and broccoli extra virgin olive oil, rich in polyphenols, turmeric. Known for its anti-inflammatory power, nuts and seeds, packed with vitamin E, selenium, and healthy fats eaten regularly. These foods help your brain stay oxygenated, protected, and nourished, like a natural shield against early aging. Do you already eat some of these foods in your daily meals? If yes, type the number 6 in the comments so I know you're still with me. Ready for the last one? Number 7. Good sleep restores memory and focus. If there's one habit that's often underestimated but absolutely essential for brain health, it's sleep. Sleeping well doesn't just rest the body, it gives the brain time to organize memories, clear out toxins, and strengthen neural connections. When your sleep is poor, too light, interrupted, or too short, your memory takes a hit. Focus decreases, thinking slows down, and even your mood can shift. And as we age, these effects become even more pronounced. The aging brain needs care, and sleep is one of the pillars of mental well-being. Studies from the National Institute on Aging and Stanford University show that people over 60 who sleep between 7 and 8 hours per night consistently have a lower risk of dementia and perform better on memory and focus tests. During deep sleep, the brain literally cleans house, removing waste and toxins, including proteins associated with Alzheimer's. Take George, a 74-year-old from Perth. He used to say sleep was a waste of time. He'd stay up late watching TV, doze off on the couch, and wake up multiple times during the night. Over time, he noticed his mind was foggy. He forgot simple things, and he often felt irritable. After speaking with his GP, he decided to change his habits. He began going to bed at the same time each night, turned off electronics an hour before sleep, and swapped his evening coffee for a calming herbal tea. Within a few weeks, he felt the difference. He woke up clearer, calmer, and with a much sharper memory. If you want to protect your brain through better sleep, try these tips. Set a regular bedtime and wake time. Avoid screens and bright lights at least an hour before sleep. Eat light at night. Reserve your bedroom for sleep. Not TV or snacking. Try calming teas like chamomile, lemon balm or lemongrass. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury and it's a necessity. While you rest, your brain is working to keep you present, sharp, and well. So, how's your sleep? Do you feel well rested, or has your sleep been a bit off lately? If you sleep well or are working on it, type the number 7 in the comments so I know you're still with me. Closing message: the truth is your brain isn't doomed to slow down. It just needs the right care, the right habits, and a little bit of attention each day. All the steps we've covered today, walking, socializing, learning, meditating, eating well, sleeping better, and having fun with words, are like small gifts for your brain. And when you give your mind what it needs, the results appear: more clarity, more presence, more life. Science has already shown us the brain is capable of growth and renewal at every stage of life. It doesn't matter how old you are, there is always time to awaken your mind. If this video helped or inspired you in any way, please like the video, subscribe to elderjourney, share it with someone you care about, and tell us in the comments, which of these 7 habits do you already practice, or which one will you start today? This content is backed by scientific research. All references are listed in the video description for those who'd like to learn more. Thanks for joining us on this journey to a sharper, stronger mind. We'll see you in the next video.